Welcome back, friends. We just heard from Attorney Morris Bart, who sponsors our Impact Give Back segments. This series is all about highlighting the tremendous pursuit of nonprofit organizations in our area. One we're about to introduce you is an advocate for the LGBTQ plus community. Their name is Forum for Equality. Here to tell us more about the work they do is the Executive Director, Sarah Jane Guidry. Happy Pride Month to you, sister.
Happy Pride. Happy to be here. Thank you.
I am so glad you are here because first, I really want to educate people about really what's happening with the law, because I always say, unfortunately, for some people, if it doesn't affect them, they don't know about it. But there were 3 bills that were just passed in the legislature that really is anti-LGBTQ. Let's talk about these 3 bills for those who do not know.
Absolutely. They are specifically anti-LGBTQ. The first one really designates the erasure of trans and non-binary identities in the state of Louisiana's law.
A shame.
It is really, really detrimental, and it really attacks just the basic human needs that an individual will have. We have over 600 laws in Louisiana that are defined on the basis of sex, and this law removes trans and non-binary identities from that, and then further restricts their abilities to use bathrooms and public facilities. So it's a very expansive law. It's one of the worst in the nation, and is really, really impactful onto the trans Louisianans here.
It really is, because think about it. They live here too. They pay their taxes, yet you're trying to erase anything, any moment, any opportunity for them, and that is unfortunate. And let's talk about the schools, because there's some things in schools now that social media is going wild, as it should, about what's happening.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that people need to realize is that we have 2 very significant bills that will be impacting students across the state of Louisiana. One of them, most people will know by the name Don't Say Gay. The state of Louisiana just put into law the most expansive discriminatory and restrictive law that says you can't say sexual orientation or gender identity in discussions, instructions, all the way through the 12th grade. And that goes inside the classroom and outside the classroom. So this really restricts whether you're on a team or you have a gay-straight alliance or anything that could even be construed outside of the classroom. So it's very, very harmful, and we're very, very concerned. And then there's another bill on top of that that attacks trans and non-binary students from being able to be protected of using their preferred name or pronouns with parental permission.
A shame.
So we're talking about parental rights not being respected and our students not being respected, and it is such a shame.
And that's what's so interesting, because you know they're talking about parental rights when it comes to library access and school choice, but when it comes to something like this, now the parents' rights have been taken away. I want to show people those 3 bills one more time. If we can put that up one more time, please. HB 608, HB 121, HB 122. Go and read the language, because it's unfortunate. Why do you think they're doing this, right? Because again, these people were elected to serve us, but if you probably ask anybody of this community, they were not called, they were not asked if they want this to happen. It was automatically done. What is their goal here?
Well, this is a coordinated attack across the country, and these legislators absolutely did not talk to the LGBTQ community, did not get our input, and they are on a trajectory to continue to put these discriminatory laws not only in the state of Louisiana but across the country. And so it's very important, especially with Pride Month, to be an ally, to support the community, to put inclusive policies in place, to make sure you're educating yourself, because if we as a state don't continue to stand up against this, they're going to continue to do this, and they are attacking the most vulnerable.
Absolutely. We are not bothering anybody. We already know there are so many things against us. Why would we try to come and, you know, go and ruin anything you have going on? But instead, you're doing that to us, and we're just here trying to be tax-paying citizens, trying to make a living and hopefully impact the community. And luckily, there are organizations who are fighting for people like me. Forum for Equality, again, is the name of the organization. Talk to me about the work you all do.
So Forum for Equality is the statewide LGBTQ human rights organization. We've been around since 1989, and we work to educate, advocate, and elect on the important and significant issues to the LGBTQ community here in Louisiana. And we really strive to have a society free from discrimination, and obviously that's been really hard here in Louisiana, especially after the past legislative session. And so we're just going to continue to push forward, especially, you know, being reminded in Pride Month. Pride started as a protest to unjust and unfair laws. And that's what we've been doing for the past 35 years. And we're going to continue to do that.
Absolutely, because I said it last week before Pride weekend, which was just this past weekend. We're not going anywhere. I'm telling people right now, we're not going anywhere, but we have to go right now because we have to take a commercial break. Thank you, Sarah Jane, for being here. Happy Pride Month to you and everybody who celebrates.
Thank
And
you.
if you need support and you want to learn more about Forum for Equality, log onto their website, forumforequality.org. All right, coming up next, everybody, something else we all need to be aware of is the increasing mental health issues in high school and college students. The numbers are startling. A doctor will explain after the break. You're watching Great Day Louisiana.